All right, my Filipino martial art people, I hope you're having a happy Veterans Day. And so since we were closed today, we did want to put a video out for you guys as well. So here we go. We're going to jump into our Veterans Day Kishi Dojo Filipino Martial Arts class. It's going to be a little bit different than what I taught for Wednesday night. We're going to go into straight trapping from the reference position. So Sensei Garrett and myself are going to be right here. Remember, this is what we call reference. And then I'm going to show you how to use this to bridge other things. So the first one is just Pak Sao. So Pak Sao means slapping hand. I'm going to slap his forearm and I get the punch. And so it's just boom. That's Pak Sao. Okay? Second one is going to be Lop Sao. I just flip his hand over, I pull as I punch. Pull and punch. Pull and punch. Now, we get into the fun stuff. Okay? If I go to slap, he defends. Now I wedge and I lop. That's Pak Sao to Lop Sao. So super slow motion. I slap, he defends, I wedge. Something I've learned recently about trapping, I think I told it in the class, I was always under the impression for trapping that when I did this, I had to keep it where he couldn't do anything. That is not true. Guru Ram was just explaining, it's a matter of impeding his next move by maybe just a second or two. So there's no rule saying when I do this, he won't get that hand out at some point. But then I'm going to still slow him down where I can get a couple hits. So try to keep that in mind too. So there it was. And if you saw his hand came out, especially with these slippery grass guards, but I already got my hit in. Okay? And then, oh, there's Lop Sao again. So now you did Pak Sao to Lop Sao. Now we're going to go Lop Sao. He's going to block that to Pak Sao. Lop Sao to Pak Sao. Lop Sao, if you want, you can double beat too. I have a harder time with that personally. But here's my next punch. You did right. So there's that, there's that. So now there, because that's your only real option. And now I go there. Now I'm going to pop to lop, same arm. So I go here, here. Okay? He thinks I'm going to defend that, or I'm going to throw that. So as he goes to block, I just pull, and I'm off the line. So you're here, same hand. Pak Sao, Lop Sao. Same arm. This here, Pak to lop. Now, lop to Pak. So I go here, and then I fire. So as I go here, that was the previous one. Now you go here, again, even if the hand activates, you got it. So I pull to punch, or I simply pull to punch. Pull to punch. Lop Sao, Pak Sao, same hand, and then Pak Sao, Lop Sao, same hand. Now, let's go Pak to Pak. So I slap, he defends. He slams, I Pak Sao again, and I get my punch. And remember, this is Lan Sao. Okay? Lan Sao, and then Da. Da is hit. Lan Sao is bridge. So when I go here, he blocks, I just go. So there. Oh, look at that. Let's add that in. That's funny. So Pak Sao, Lop Sao, Lan Sao, Da. Pak Sao, Lop Sao, Lan Sao, Da. Slow motion. Pak Sao, Lop Sao, Lan Sao, Da. So when you do that first Pak, it's quick. Then he tries to get the hand activated, I just pull and I punch. That's Pak Sao, Lop Sao, Lan Sao. And then Da is hit. Pak Sao, go back to the beginning. Pak Sao, Lop Sao. Now we Pak Sao, he defends, to Lop Sao. Lop Sao to Pak Sao. Then I went Pak, Lop, same arm. So I went boom, same hand. And then reversed it. Lop to Pak, same arm. Okay? So here, and you better watch out, I'm coming for you, JKE style. And then let's talk something fun, okay? A dummy lock. Because everybody loves those, I think they're crazy. So, if he chops me in the head, and I go to here, and if I go like this to do my hubbad, and if I bring my hands with me, just hold my wrist, that's a dummy lock. He can now punch me, and I can't stop him. Okay? And one of my favorite training sessions is Yuri Dan kept getting locked up by Joe Bruce. He's like, how do I stop this? And he said, let go. So if you pay attention, here, when I go like this, I'm leaving my arms. Now look, I am holding on. He starts beating on me. Let go. Oh. I don't have to stay there. And that's a dummy lock, okay? So that's why I always preach, when you do this, that hand stays as that comes across. That way it doesn't ever get dummy locked. But a lot of times we happen to get in a flow, and if he pulls his hand out, oh, he's got me. And that's your first dummy lock. Let's talk hubbad for you guys as well. So really quick, halasut. Okay, humpbuck by was, the wave. Sigum. Highline hubbad. Okay. Straight hubbad. And since I want you guys to have these, we're going to go slow. Scooping change. And if we break this down real carefully, look, there's Pak Sao. I go back, there's Lop Sao. Okay, it's a chop right now, Sat Sao, but that would be it. Straight hubbad. So we're doing changes though, okay? So first one, scooping change. I'll let Garrett bring it back. Scooping change. Second one, pass change. Okay, pass change. I don't like that one. Pass change, because that happens. But the next one will make a lot of sense. Let me do that again. So pass change. Pass change. Pass check change. Pass monitor punch. He's forced to use that same hand again. This is pass check change. Pass check change. Pass check change. Pass check change. Good. Okay. Inside change. Slow motion. Ooh. And the trick for this one is I leave the hand out. Okay? Monitor it, and go. Inside destruction change. Leave it, blast it, hit, and go. Okay, and then I just taught him my favorite, the back fist destruction change. So I monitor, I blast, I wedge, I pop, and I go. That's my ultimate favorite. Okay, okay, he's in chopping head. We know highline. How do I switch on the highline? So what I'm going to do is as I wedge, I turn his arm over. Now we're on the other side. I make it happen. So I'm chopping here. So get hubbad going. Yep. So what I do is here, I put it back in play. And now we go to the side. I have one more to give you. So what's going to happen is as he's here, or I got to do one more, sorry. So here, as he does that, I fire underneath, I grab his elbow, I monitor, now I punch on the side. So it's on his that I do mine. So he can probably get down pretty easy. So it's going to be right here. Reach all the way to this tricep, pull my arms, I trap my arm, trap it. Smack. So be right here. Reach all the way underneath, pull it across, monitor, yep, and that's the other side. All right, Filipino martial art guys, there's your class for Veterans Day, November 11th. Again, to all the veterans out there, thank you guys for all those who have served, myself included, yep. And you guys have a great, safe day, great, safe weekend, and we'll see you next week.